Our chief White House correspondent Jon Karl for more on this right now. And John, President Trump simply blindsided by this, and it is such a huge blow. Along with building that border wall, this was his signature promise in the campaign.
This was his biggest legislative goal this year, George, and those two senators, Republican senators, effectively killed it without first calling the White House, letting them know they were going to do it. Now they're on to this Plan B, which Mary's exactly right. This is going to be a very tough lift. But, George, consider this. When the Senate voted on this last, 2015, just a little over 18 months ago, it passed, and it passed with 49 senators who are currently in the Senate, plus one that voted for a similar bill in the House. So theoretically, George, there are 50 Republicans on the record supporting this Plan B, which is simply to repeal it.
Yeah, but we both know that back in 2015, that was a free vote because President Obama was going to veto it. Right now, they face the prospect of if they vote for repeal only, according to the Congressional Budget Office, that would mean 32 million people would lose their insurance, even more than the plan that's on the table now.
Absolutely, George, and it means completely eliminating all of those subsidies that are helping people buy insurance. It means rolling back all of the Medicaid expansion, so it's much more extreme than what they've been voting on so far. But what they are doing, what this bill will be to repeal it over 3 years. So the actual repeal would not happen for 3 years. So what you'll hear Republicans say is that they will have time to come up with an alternative to pass in the interim, so that when this all goes away, there'll be something to replace it with.
Right.
But of course, no guarantee on what that would be.
Right, and it's very hard to see where they get the votes for this. So is there any talk now of actually reaching across the aisle, working with putting this aside and working with Democrats on a plan to fix Obamacare?
Well, that is exactly what Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader, said would happen if this did not pass. But it appears they are going in the opposite direction. They will first do this. If this crashes and burns, and it will be a very hard bill to pass, then I imagine you will see them reach out to Democrats. But that is not happening yet, not at all.
Okay, Jon Karl, thanks very much.